This meeting is being recorded by PAC Television. Anyone intending to make an audio or video recording of this meeting should notify the chair at this time. Move to open the meeting Tuesday, February 18th at 6 p.m.
So moved.
All in favor? Aye. All right. Let's see, the Hero Act discussion and recommendation.
Okay, so we spoke about the HERO Act that the governor signed back in the fall, which gives us two options to increase veterans' taxes. It's a local option, nothing needs to be done. It's up to the town, and we just want to talk about if we would want to put an article in, and if so, how much that would be for. And there's two different ways to increase the amount. One is clause 22I, and that's increasing it by the cost of living that we receive each year from the state. So just for example, here, our veterans exemptions are $1,000. If we accept the COLA, last year was 3.4, that would increase the exemption to $1,034. Okay, so that's one of the things, and you can do both of these together or do one and not the other. It's whatever you think the recommendation would be. The second is clause 22J, which basically says that you can increase up to 100% of the tax exemption. So 100% would be on 1,000 would be $2,000 exemption each year. But you could do it 50%, and that would be $500 extra, or whatever amount you want to do. And the only thing I want to say is that the town has some financial issues going on now with possibly,
You think?
You know,
Right.
Yeah, I mean, my first thing is, I don't know about you guys, but that spilling over is originally, I was really gung ho about this, but if this sewer department and all their wonderful machinations, job people, if there's gonna be a huge shortfall for the town, I wouldn't be looking to,
You watched the selectmen's meeting last Thursday, right?
no, I was not
There's
working.
two overrides. Override for the school and an override for the police. But between the two of them, what, it's about over $2 million?
they would say that, but that wouldn't even last that long if you just did 2 million. That would be
It's
a year.
permanent,
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but that's just gonna supposed
So-
to go for 1 year.
correct.
Yeah.
So I think they'll be looking at. I'm not sure what they'll decide.
well,
That's not up to
once
me.
it's voted,
Yeah.
it goes on forever, so if it's not enough,
It's like a Tobin Bridge tax that was supposed to only be there for a
yeah, it
handful of
never
years.
goes
Yeah,
away. Once it's
exactly.
added to the base, it stays there. It doesn't go away.
So it just, finances are tough. It would be $100,000 out of overlay if we increased it to 100%. And that would be every year on top of what we already give out, which is like 230,000 about. I'm sorry, 23. So we could start something slow. I mean, we can think about it that town administrator would just want to know if we had a recommendation for this, because town meeting will be looking for the articles soon. We could do the COLA and do a small percentage of it, and it is something we can change each year.
Well, the COLA is set by the state.
Right, so that would be a small, either way, it would probably be under $100.
Yeah, I don't think that things are gonna get easier for the town because of what's going on at the federal level.
How many?
I think they're gonna be, I mean, there may be issues with,
Federal
you know,
funding.
federal funding and grants to schools and so forth. And if the school has a problem now, I don't see it getting better.
How many of the 22Js do we have right now?
We had
Well,
that
we
last
don't
time.
have any, but how many of the $1,000, excuse me, I'm not explaining that correctly. It's how many $1,000 veteran exemptions do we have?
Like 60,
I think it's around 60, yeah,
And
between
then we have-
60 and 70.
and then also the 400s.
Yeah.
And go, so when we did it out, it was approximately $100,000. So probably like 100 altogether. So again, if you want to think about it, you can do that. We can, but
I-
within the next,
I don't know about you guys. I don't need to think about it.
Okay.
We're not in any, I love the vets,
yeah,
So
but I don't think we're in any.
if I
position.
divide 100,000 by 5,000 bills.
Yeah.
Means everybody pays $20. I'm all in. I'll give $20. You know, I did not race through fields or whatever and have people shooting at me or whatever they were throwing at me.
Mhm.
You know, if these guys got hurt, these individuals, men, women, whomever it is, you know, and they have an opportunity to apply and get a little relief, because the VA found them to be, injured. You know, that's not even an entree. Just throwing it out there.
And I'm saying when your credit card is maxed and you can't pay your bills, you don't get a credit limit extension
and
as much as
Mike
you need to
was-
do things with the
Mike
credit card.
was,
I served.
he served.
Well, I would maybe wait till they finish their audit of the Veterans Department.
Yeah,
Because I think they're gonna find the same thing there that they're finding everywhere else. I mean, Social Security is people that are 175 years old.
well, I think to get classified as injured, you're physically going in and seeing something. You're showing up at the VA, you're doing Brockton, or you're going to JP to get that looked at, and then we dealt with an individual last year that I think it was 18 months of time he went through to get letters, and how many times did we look at that application?
Oh, gosh, yeah.
There was
Right,
nobody at this table that was more gung ho and fired up about doubling up this amount than I was.
Yeah.
But we are,
Yeah.
see, I don't look at this as, it has anything to do with, the problems that the town's faced by the increase in services. Whatever the school's dealing with, there's numbers that they're dealing with that are increase in services. It's not like they're giving them, that they're not utilizing the funds of their department. It's the increase in services in every department, in assessing's office, in what DPW has to pay, what every department has to pay. It's just an increase in the cost to run the town. I'm willing to suck up an extra $20 for both of these.
it's 100,000, it's not $20.
To you and me, it's $20. It could be, it might turn out to be $40 to you. But again, we're just,
Well, well, we pay it out of the overlay, and I think less and less money is going to be put in the overlay.
if it's voted in,
Yeah.
it's voted in, then overlay has to increase. I mean, there's just no way around that. Unless they want to run a deficit and then we show up at town meeting asking for, but we have an overlay because we voted these things in, and you know, when we did the recap, there wasn't enough in there. I mean, whoever applied, once it's voted in, it's voted in, so then you have to fund it. Unless you want to
I
go.
mean, it's. Yeah, I'm just telling you.
Yeah, no,
Just telling you
I'm
the
just saying.
issues.
Yeah, but I'm
And
just
it's,
saying that
and
that's
it's not
what
all,
happened.
and it's not all or nothing either.
Yeah.
You know, you can.
Yeah.
You could, at least do the 22I, which would be, that would be easy to do. That's not a lot of money, and do a percentage of 22J. That's,
Well,
It's all-
maybe we read these things over and
sure.
reconvene on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all. Just wanted to, and we might, maybe next meeting, I'll put it on, just if we're going to recommend something, so they know within a month for the town meeting articles,
Would we be the sponsor of the article?
we would be,
We would, be, okay.
I guess, probably anyone, the selectmen could be the sponsor.
Oh, yeah, anyway, it could be by
Yeah.
petition.
But since it's more in our wheelhouse, since we deal with all the exemptions anyway, I think
Yeah.
it's good to
Did you
come from the
do,
assessments.
Did you do veterans agent staff?
Yes, she
Yeah.
did.
Okay. You might sponsor.
But yeah,
She could.
that Priscilla did, when Priscilla was here, they sponsored the veteran work-off program.
Yeah.
So that, you know,
Yeah.
You
whoever's
could just lay
responsible,
low and see what's happening as well, but that's your decision.
Bills for payment.
Bills, we have some stationary bills from the prison. Tara has a book for a class she's taking. I think that's it for the bills. Right. We just finished her class.
Good job.
She
I haven't taken the
Just
test
to
yet,
take the
so
test.
hold on to
Good
congratulations.
luck.
Which class is it?
201 land valuation.
Oh, that's a good one.
Okay.
It was a good time.
I'm sorry.
The 102, that's not that much fun.
Yeah, that's what Tara's doing.
Joy.
That, I think that's the most difficult twist.
Yeah. And I can't tell you how many years ago we took that. Wasn't through IAAO.
I know, it's more difficult now.
Yeah.
We were lucky. Okay, this is the abatements, most of that we already signed, and with the exemptions are on there that you had approved during executive session.
I'll let one of you guys sign it and date it because my handwriting is atrocious. I signed it, but you don't need to date it.
Today's the 18th.
Thank you. The nuns would roll in their grave if they've seen how bad my handwriting
I
deteriorated.
did too, like, as older I got, I don't write as well, but I'm on small motor skills are going.
I was a lefty to begin with.
Well, there you go. Steve's a lefty too, right?
No. I
What-
won't say anything about it.
With Andy, you and Scott at one time. All lefties.
You know, the left side of your body is controlled by the right side of your brain, and vice versa, which means that lefties are the only ones in the right frame of mind.
We're not quite sure of that. We're gonna have to investigate that.
Okay, and the next is this, our commitments just came through today, so this was not anticipated when the agenda was out. So this is to sign commitment number 7 of last year, 24.
There should be one page, it's just one page of commitment 1, because that is a
Yeah,
huge
and
commitment,
25 commitment.
but we have it obviously if you guys want to read it.
And those bills should be going out February 24th. Steve Dunn's anxiously awaiting his.
Yeah. Yes.
You want- Mail them or get them?
Yes,
Well,
Yes.
36.
Jay Dial's band, Bill, we just can't wait.
And after we finish with that, there's a commitment 1 for 25, a commitment 7 for 24, and that's all we have for open session.
You say, I must say, I apologize, the motor vehicle excise commitments that wasn't anticipated.
Yes,
All right. You apologize.
that's what I feel. We want those to get signed so they can go out.
Roger that.
And other than that, that's the only, that's it.
The open
The
session
open
minutes.
is. I have open session minutes.
I should have put NA next to yours,
Ah,
sorry.
North America. Okay. that it?
That's it.
All
That's all I
right.
have.
Move to enter an executive session in order to comply with MGL Chapter 59, Section 60, to discuss exemption abatement applications, content of which are not public record. What time is it?
It's 6:16.
It's 6:16, February 18th, year of our Lord 2025.
Don't move.
All in favor?
Aye.
I,
Good night, Kingston. Watch your wallets. The sewer department is.